Hi class, and welcome to week 9 of HSA 6152. So in this video, I'll be going over the materials that are provided to you this week, as well as the assignments that are due. So let's get started. I'm going to scroll down to the assignment section. As you can see, here are the learning objectives for this week listed. Now this week, you will be reading 2 chapters. The first one is chapter 10, titled Health Reform in the United States, and the second is focused on healthcare, quality, policy, and law, which is chapter 12. Beneath the listed assigned readings, you'll find the video lectures. Now, this week you have 2 assignments that are due. The first one is a discussion board assignment based on the LearnScape Scenario 4, which is titled Evaluating a Healthcare Policy. And this assignment will involve you or putting together a post, answering the assigned questions. All the instructions are found in the discussion board forum for this assignment, but it will include you submitting policy and procedure points that address each of the changes and a communication strategy for the changes that are addressed in the virtual scenario. Remember, your assignment post must be posted/submitted by March 11:59 on Sunday, and you're also responsible for responding to 2 of your fellow classmates. Remember, your responses, I'm expecting meaningful responses that really demonstrate that you've taken the time to read your peers' post. Now, the second assignment due this week is your peer assessment, which kind of goes along with your video presentation that you guys submitted last week. Now, the peer assessment involves you viewing 2 of your fellow peers' video presentations that were based on their health policy paper. You can access these video presentations in the discussion board forum dedicated to video presentations. Once you've viewed the video presentation, you will be filling out a rubric, a peer assessment rubric, which I'm going to make sure to also include a link here. And you're going to be copying and pasting that assignment rubric as a reply to your peer's video presentation. I expect you to include feedback. I'm looking at kind of like constructive feedback to help for all of us to kind of critique each other and help each other improve our video presentations, because there's always room for improvement. So just keep that in mind when you're doing that. You are responsible for completing 2 of these peer assessments. Now, I'm going to quickly jump to the peer assessment rubric. Again, I will be including a link here. Let me just get it out. All right, so here is the peer assessment rubric that you'll be using. I'm going to scroll down to the actual rubric. And this way, it kind of gives you guidelines of what to follow. I don't care about the points. You do not have to include points in your peer assessments, but I do expect constructive feedback. So here, it kind of gives you an idea: delivery of presentation, research, graphics, organization, and what entailed an exemplary video presentation in comparison to a beginning one. I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what to kind of keep in mind when you're viewing these video presentations. All right, so now I'm going to go back to this week's module. All right, so here we are. I'm just going to scroll further down. Remember, here is your weekly checklist. Make sure to complete everything before going on to the following week. Please ignore, here it's saying scenario 3, but if I'm not mistaken, it should be scenario 4. Yeah, that is a typo. So please keep in mind it's scenario 4. I will be fixing this. All right, and let's go to the next content page. So in this content page, you will find the PowerPoint presentations that go along with the assigned reading, as well as some information from the chapters. I included here an infographic that addresses the topic of medical errors that's covered in chapter 12. And then next are the video lectures. So the first video focuses on preventative medical errors. If I'm not mistaken, it's actually created by Healthcare Triage. The following also touches on infections that develop in hospitals, which is a big topic that is covered in this week's readings. And then last is, how does the Affordable Care Act work? Now, if you were to click the next button, you will be directed to the discussion board forum for the video presentations. And then you'll also have your discussion board forum for the LearnScape assignment for this week. Remember, you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. That's what I'm here for. Take care, everyone.